In a village where beauty was cherished above all, there lived a young woman named Amara. She was known far and wide for her stunning looks. Her skin was as smooth as the finest silk, her eyes sparkled like the clearest river, and her smile could melt even the coldest heart. Amara's beauty was unmatched, and suitors from neighboring villages came in droves, hoping to win her hand in marriage. But Amara wasn't just beautiful, she was wise beyond her years, and she sought something more than physical appearances in her future husband. The village grew concerned as time passed, and Amara continued to reject every suitor who came her way. They couldn't understand why someone as beautiful and wise as Amara would turn down the wealthiest and most handsome men in the land. After much deliberation, they decided to speak with Amara and understand her unusual choices. When the elders approached Amara, they asked why she had turned away so many suitors. Amara smiled gently and replied, "I do not seek a husband who is only handsome or wealthy. I seek a man with a kind heart, a man who will love me for who I am, not just for my beauty. Beauty fades with time, but a good heart endures forever." The elders were astonished. They had never heard such words from a young woman before. Amara's wisdom impressed them, but they still worried for her future. They feared that by rejecting all these suitors, she might never find a husband. One day, a stranger arrived at the village. Unlike suitors, he did not approach with grand gifts or speak of his wealth. He did not flaunt his looks, for he had none to boast of. His face was scarred, his back hunched, and his voice was rough. The villagers whispered and pointed, wondering what this man could possibly want in a place where beauty was so revered. But the stranger paid no mind to their whispers. Instead, he sought out Amara and asked for her hand in marriage. The villagers were shocked and amused at his audacity. They were certain that Amara would reject him just as she had the others. To everyone's surprise, Amara did not immediately turn the stranger away. Instead, she asked him to tell her about himself. The stranger, whose name was Obasi, spoke of his travels, his struggles, and the kindness he had received from those who did not judge him by his appearance. He told her of the wisdom he had gained from his experiences and the love he carried in his heart for those who had shown him compassion. Amara listened intently. She saw beyond Obasi's scarred face and hunched back. She saw the depth of his character, the kindness in his eyes, and the sincerity in his voice. After a long pause, Amara made a decision that shocked the entire village. She accepted Obasi's proposal. Amara's decision spread like wildfire. The villagers could hardly believe it. They wondered why someone as beautiful and wise as Amara would choose to marry a man like Obasi. Some were angry, feeling that she had disgraced the village, while others were simply confused. But Amara remained firm in her choice, and she prepared for the wedding with joy in her heart. The day of the wedding arrived, and the entire village gathered to witness the event. Amara was radiant in her traditional bridal attire, and Obasi, though not handsome by conventional standards, stood proudly by her side. The ceremony was simple but filled with love and sincerity. As they exchanged vows, Amara looked into Obasi's eyes and saw the beauty of his soul. She knew she had made the right choice, even if others could not see what she saw. As the ceremony ended and the couple stepped forward to receive the blessings of the elders, something incredible happened. Before the eyes of the villagers, Obasi's face began to change. His scars faded, his back straightened, and his rough voice softened. The hunched, scarred stranger transformed into a handsome, strong man. The villagers gasped in awe as they realized that Obasi had been under a curse, one that could only be broken by true love and acceptance. Amara's choice to marry Obasi, despite his outward appearance, had broken the curse, revealing the man's true form. The villagers, who had once mocked and scorned Obasi, now bowed their heads in shame and admiration for Amara's wisdom and kindness. The story of Amara and Obasi spread far beyond the village. People from neighboring lands came to hear the tale of the young bride who chose love over appearance. The village itself began to change, no longer placing such importance on physical beauty. Instead, they celebrated kindness, wisdom, and the inner beauty that truly mattered. Amara and Obasi lived happily together, their love growing stronger with each passing day. They taught their children and the entire village the valuable lesson that true beauty lies within, and that love, when genuine and pure, can overcome any obstacle.